In the last 24 hours, a significant development occurred that, if confirmed, might be catastrophic for the cryptocurrency market as a whole. I'm talking about a meltdown so intense that it might send Bitcoin crashing to zero. The news is so big that it is incomprehensible how it would affect Shiba Inu and other cryptocurrencies. But what's the backstory behind all of this? Stay tuned as we dissect the specifics and examine the recent, possibly earth-shattering occurrences. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. As you may remember from this channel's previous video, the new law requires that every cryptocurrency transaction above $10,000 be disclosed to the IRS within 15 days, or else it might result in certain felonies. People who trade or do business must provide information about themselves, including their name, address, and social security number, in addition to transactional facts. There might have a significant influence on the cryptocurrency ecosystem, bringing up issues with privacy and the need for openness. Opponents claim that the measure may jeopardize blockchain transaction privacy and make it possible for the government to track how people and companies use cryptocurrency. Specifically, there is legal ambiguity since the IRS has not issued clear guidelines on particular situations, including cryptocurrency transfers when there is no clear sender with a name and social security number. The difficulties and discussions around the application and consequences of the new regulation are exacerbated by this ambiguity. The Shiba Inu community is unhappy about the new law, which adds to the conversation. One of Shiba Inu's most well-known figures, Satoshi Kusama, has always stressed the need of decentralization in the Bitcoin industry. The community is furious because it seems that the new law goes against the fundamental decentralization ideas that Kusama supports. The Shiba Inu community is furious because they feel that the bill's need for more governmental control contradicts the fundamental principles of decentralized cryptocurrency. Kusama's earlier remarks, which emphasized the value of autonomy and independence from centralized authority, struck a deep chord among Shiba Inu enthusiasts. Because of this, the community views the law as a threat to the decentralized character that they value, which has led to conversations and arguments regarding the direction that cryptocurrencies will take going forward in light of these legal changes among Shiba Inu. This news is alarming, but it is nothing compared to what I am about to share with you next. The cryptocurrency world has been paying attention to an odd occurrence during the last 24 hours. A user on Binance purchased almost 27 bitcoins for a total of $1.1 million, sending the whole sum to the Satoshi Nakamoto address. This transaction is unusual since the Satoshi Nakamoto address, which is linked to the anonymous person who created Bitcoin, has been dormant for some time. For those who do not know, the founder of Bitcoin is a mystery figure going by the moniker Satoshi Nakamoto. You are the top cryptocurrency in the world. Even today, more than 13 years after they vanished, nobody knows for sure who they really are. The mysterious individual vanished from the cryptocurrency scene, and the most recent transaction further deepens the mystery. The question of why someone would transfer so much money to an address associated with Satoshi Nakamoto is fascinating, particularly in light of the creator's enigmatic identity. The community is intrigued because this action seems illogical. Since Satoshi Nakamoto is still a mystery, it is unknown why a sizable amount was sent to an invalid address, which has sparked debates and conjecture in the cryptocurrency community. The first widely accepted idea in the cryptocurrency industry speculates that Satoshi Nakamoto may have been the person behind the most recent transaction, perhaps signifying a calculated attempt to amass more Bitcoin in anticipation of a significant market change. But there are reasonable doubts about this notion, mainly about the fundamental idea of Satoshi Nakamoto's anonymity. For more than 13 years, the enigmatic founder of Bitcoin has purposefully kept a low profile, stressing the value of decentralization and avoided having any direct control over the cryptocurrency. Taking part in noteworthy transactions that garner notice appears to go against this idea. Why would Satoshi Nakamoto make such a prominent move in the market if their goal is to be anonymous? Furthermore, it begs the issue of who would transfer an astounding $1 million worth of Bitcoin to an address connected to an inactive pseudonymous inventor if Satoshi Nakamoto is not the person behind this transaction. For a great number of people, $1 million might be the difference between financial stability, a college degree, or even owning a house. It may be comparable to years of diligent labor, savings, and future preparation. It begs more questions than it answers to transfer such a large amount of money to an address connected to Satoshi Nakamoto without any indication of benefit, contact, or gain. Still, there could be a single rational answer. Before we get started, keep in mind that all of the topics covered in this video are theoretical in nature. Before coming to any conclusions or choosing a course of action, do your own investigation to find reliable facts. Having stated that, let me share something absurd. According to some theories, the government or another party may have orchestrated the most recent Bitcoin transaction to the Satoshi Nakamoto address as part of a plot to identify the enigmatic founder. This theory's reasoning is based on the regulatory environment that surrounds cryptocurrency transactions. Tax laws would normally compel Satoshi Nakamoto to record income of $1 million if he received a gift. This large amount being sent to the creator's address raises the possibility that the government is trying to coerce Nakamoto into reporting the gift, especially in light of the recently passed legislation requiring the reporting of all transactions exceeding $10,000. The theory is that Satoshi Nakamoto may be charged with tax evasion if they disregard tax reporting obligations, and the government has knowledge about their identity. This argument rests on the notion that Nakamoto, if still alive, would be driven to divulge their name when confronted with legal duties and possible penalties. The complexity of this conjecture stems from the government-calculated use of banking restrictions to reveal the name of the anonymous originator. It adds another level of excitement to the continuing story of Satoshi Nakamoto as the cryptocurrency community struggles to solve one of the biggest mysteries in the world of cryptocurrencies and deal with the difficulties of regulatory scrutiny. The current state of affairs, which includes the possible participation of the government in the recent Bitcoin transaction to Satoshi Nakamoto's address, might have an impact on the larger cryptocurrency market. Many in the cryptocurrency community are worried that if Satoshi Nakamoto is identified, the legal proceedings that would follow might have a significant impact on the whole industry, especially on Bitcoin, which is now the most popular cryptocurrency. Here, the idea is that the decentralized philosophy and the core ideas of Bitcoin are closely related to Satoshi Nakamoto's anonymity. The fundamental tenets of the cryptocurrency community may be challenged if Nakamoto were to be revealed, perhaps prosecuted, or put in jail. The decentralized nature of Bitcoin has been its main selling point, and the identity of Nakamoto may now be known, which may cause some investors and fans to lose faith in the cryptocurrency. The effects would extend beyond Bitcoin. It may cause price and mood swings in the crypto market as a whole, a phenomenon known as cascade effects. Given that Bitcoin often acts as a barometer for the cryptocurrency sector, any significant risk of being vulnerable to changes in the market that influence its core values might have a ripple effect on the whole market. Furthermore, these occurrences could lead to more stringent government oversight and regulations in the cryptocurrency industry. The possible involvement of the government in the recent transaction and the legal measures that followed against Nakamoto might lead to a greater emphasis on regulating and overseeing Bitcoin transactions. This may result in an atmosphere that is more strictly controlled, which would affect not only Bitcoin, but also other cryptocurrencies, such as altcoins like Shiba Inu. The effects for Shiba Inu and other cryptocurrencies might be twofold. On the one hand, if more regulations are put in place, the whole cryptocurrency industry may come under more scrutiny, which would hurt investor confidence. However, the possible consequences from events involving Bitcoin, the leading cryptocurrency, may cause market instability, which would affect altcoins like Shiba Inu. In conclusion, these developments might change the story of the cryptocurrency world, with ramifications that go beyond specific currencies. Because the cryptocurrency market is so linked, changes in one area may have an impact on the whole ecosystem, causing both short-term volatility and long-term changes in the regulatory environment. The cryptocurrency community must continue to be aware and involved in conversations that will influence the direction of the decentralized financial system as we navigate current uncertainty. However, what are your thoughts about that? The date is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.